Do you dream building lasting wealth, perhaps even generating a passive income stream, but feel overwhelmed by the complexity of investing? What if there was a way to invest in something tangible, something you can see and touch that has historically proven to be a powerful wealth builder? That's precisely what we are exploring today: real estate investing. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear understanding of what real estate investing entails, the various ways you can get started, how you actually make money, and the key benefits and risks involved. We'll cover what real estate investing is, how you can invest in real estate, how you get paid investing in real estate, the pros and cons investing in real estate, and at the end of this video I'll be sharing if this is a good investing option for beginners. So let's get started. When you hear real estate investing, you might immediately think of buying a physical house. While that's certainly a big part of it, the world of real estate investing is much broader. Many people are intimidated by the idea of real estate, imagining huge down payments, stressful tenants, and endless repairs. They might feel it's only for the super rich or those with a lot of time on their hands. But what if there are ways to get involved without owning an entire building, and how does this all connect to your financial goals? At its core, real estate investing is about buying, managing, and selling properties or property-related assets with the goal of generating profit. This profit can come from two main sources: regular income from rent or an increase in the property's value over time. It's about acquiring tangible assets, land and buildings that can provide both cash flow and long-term appreciation, giving you a powerful way to grow your wealth beyond traditional investments like stocks or bonds. The beauty of real estate investing is that there are multiple avenues catering to different budgets, risk tolerances, and levels of involvement. It's not just about becoming a landlord. If the thought of dealing with leaky pipes and tenant calls make you cringe, does that mean real estate investing isn't for you? Absolutely not. Many assume direct property ownership is the only way, but this overlooks several accessible and often more passive methods that can still give you exposure to the property market benefits. Here are some common ways to invest in real estate, ranging from direct to indirect. The most direct is property ownership, sometimes also called buy-to-let. This is the most traditional method. You buy a residential property or a commercial property and then rent it out to tenants. You collect rent, pay expenses like mortgage, property tax, and maintenance, and hopefully the property increases in value over time. Depending on where you are in the world, this often involves significant upfront capital for down payments and stamp duties. Another option is property flipping. This involves buying undervalued properties, renovating or improving them, and then selling them quickly for a profit. This is a more active strategy and requires expertise in renovation and market timing. The third option is real estate investment trusts, in short, REITs. This is a much more accessible and passive way to invest. REITs are companies that own, operate, or finance income-generating real estate like shopping malls, offices, hotels, or data centers. They are publicly traded on stock exchanges, meaning you can buy and sell units like regular stocks. REITs are legally required to distribute a large portion, usually at least 90% of their taxable income, to shareholders as dividends, making them excellent for passive income. The fourth option is real estate crowdfunding. This is where multiple investors pool their money to collectively invest in a larger real estate project. It allows you to invest smaller amounts in projects you might not be able to afford alone, but it can be less liquid and carry specific platform risks. So you've put your money into real estate. How does that translate into actual returns for your bank account? Unlike a fixed salary, real estate returns aren't always a simple, regular deposit. There are different ways your investment pays off, and understanding these income streams is crucial for evaluating its true profitability. Are you looking for immediate cash or long-term growth? And how do these two aspects work together? You primarily get paid from real estate investing in two key ways. The first is rental income. This is the money you receive from tenants for renting out your property. After covering your expenses like mortgage payments, property taxes, insurance, and maintenance, any leftover money is your cash flow. For REITs, this translates directly into the regular dividends you receive. This provides a consistent stream of passive income. The second is capital appreciation. This refers to the increase in the property's value over time. If you buy a property for $1 million and sell it 5 years later for $1.2 million, you've gained $200,000 in capital appreciation. Factors like population growth, limited land supply, infrastructure developments, and overall economic stability contribute to property appreciation. For REITs, this reflects in the increase in their share price on the stock market. Many successful real estate investors aim for a combination of both rental income and capital appreciation, maximizing their overall returns. Real estate investing certainly has its allure, but like any investment, it comes with its own set of advantages and disadvantages. It's crucial to understand both sides of the coin. On one hand, stories of millionaires made through property highlights its potential for significant wealth creation and stable income. But what about the less glamorous side, the high costs, the potential for market downturns, or the headaches of being a landlord? Many overlook these challenges until it's too late. Let's look at the key pros and cons. The pros: it's a tangible asset. You own a physical asset that you can see and use, which can provide a sense of security and control. There is a potential for high returns. Real estate can offer substantial returns through both rental income and capital appreciation, especially over the long term. It's an inflation hedge. Property values and rents tend to rise with inflation, protecting your purchasing power. You can use leverage. You can use borrowed money, so-called mortgages, to control a much larger asset than you could afford outright. This amplifies your returns if the property appreciates. It also amplifies losses if it depreciates. There's also diversification. Real estate can act as a diversifier in your investment portfolio, as its performance doesn't always mirror stocks or bonds. And there are tax benefits specific to jurisdiction. In some countries, there are tax deductions for expenses like mortgage interest, property taxes, and depreciation. On the con side, there can be high capital outlay. Direct property ownership requires a significant amount of upfront capital for down payments, stamp duties, legal fees, and renovation costs. There can be illiquidity. Real estate is not easily converted to cash quickly. Selling a property can take months, unlike selling stocks, which can happen in seconds. There can be high transaction costs. Buying and selling property involves substantial fees, including agent commissions, legal fees, and stamp duties. There is ongoing management and costs. Being a landlord means dealing with maintenance, vacancies, tenant issues, and regular property taxes. Even with REITs, you're exposed to market risks and interest rate fluctuations. There is market risk. Property values can go down, especially during economic downturns or if government cooling measures are implemented. Also, there is interest rate risk. Rising interest rates can increase your mortgage payments and make property ownership more expensive, impacting your cash flow and potentially property demand. So, is real estate investing the right path for your financial journey? Well, it's a powerful wealth building tool that offers a tangible asset and dual income streams from rent and appreciation. Whether you choose direct ownership or more passive routes like REITs, it provides unique benefits like inflation hedging and portfolio diversification. However, it demands careful consideration of the high upfront costs, illiquidity, and ongoing management. Understanding your risk tolerance, financial capacity, and long-term goals is key. Staying informed about government policies and market trends is particularly important. Before you jump in, do your homework, crunch the numbers, and consider consulting a financial advisor or real estate professional. So, is real estate investing a good investing option for beginners? Well, I personally don't believe so, as it requires expert knowledge. That said, exposure to REITs in a well-diversified portfolio of other assets can make sense also for a beginner. If this video helped you clarify real estate investing, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more valuable financial insights, and share your thoughts or questions in the comments below. Thanks for watching and check out the next video to learn more.